Hey everyone, welcome. I am going to allow recording on this. If you guys want to record it on your end, that's totally fine with me. It will be posted on our YouTube channel as well. I today am going to focus on start to finish from sign up with our free account, creating a pretty powerful bot just with our free account. This free account just started yesterday. I'm really proud to be able to allow people to access high power expert level AI now for free. So let's get started. I'm going to show you it from the very beginning. So this is brand new account. I'm showing you, I'm just signing up. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to use a different email. Testing 2. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to create my CloseBot account and log in. And let's get straight into it.
Flag still here, you know? Yeah,
Give it some time to load. Looks like it's being slow. While we're waiting for that, I don't know why the site's being slow. Of course, during a demo, that's when things are slow. Always. Huh. Well, it was working right before you guys showed up. Let's try this again.
I'm almost.
Well, I don't know. Let me log into my normal account.
It's really hard to find. Yeah, they don't really. That's like the stuff that like is totally appropriate, but is now not appropriate, you know? There's some of those stuff where like.
A lot of changes with the site right now. With the new free account type. Different testing one. Let me try to open it up from here. Okay, that worked. We'll just do it from here. All right. So let me go start a new account. I could just do it from a blank snapshot and then load the snapshot from CloseBot, but I already have the snapshot loaded into this account. Let me show you where that lives. When you go over to integrate, right here. Oh, that's why this already existed too. I'm gonna have to fix that. I've done a lot of testing, guys. So let me go to a different testing one I had earlier. Okay. So when you come into here, you'll see this snapshot link. You can click that snapshot link and it's going to load that snapshot into your Go High Level account. as long as you're logged in. If you're not the agency owner, just send that snapshot link to the agency owner. They can load it into the account for you. But since I already have it, we'll just go here. Oh, sorry, not there. We're going to go from imported snapshots or my snapshots to imported snapshots. And we will import the CloseBot snapshot. Get this all filled out. Okay. So we have a new account. Let's go into it. And let me give you a quick tour. We'll go into our automations. And eventually it'll load the automations from the snapshot. And Let's Go High Level is also experiencing some issues. I should see my automations here. That would make it a really fun demo if Go High Level is not able to load snapshots. Let's see if the custom values got, or custom fields got pulled in. No custom fields either. Weird. You know what? Let's just go to one that already has the snapshot in there, and then I just won't save the workflow that I'm going to do. So this holds our snapshot. This is what it should look like. We should have some custom fields. We should have our snapshot in here. And let me tell you about some of these. Most important one is our process message workflow. Anytime a message comes in from any of these channels, we will do a quick check to see if the tag AI off is not there. If it's not there, we send it to CloseBot. That's all this does. Super easy. We also have a follow-up flow. By default, this will send it to a workflow that'll follow up with the contact in 1 day if we haven't heard back from them. If you don't want it to follow up, you can just delete this. Super simple. Now I'm going to create a workflow where anytime a new contact is created, maybe I want to send them a message. We have this field called the bot override message. The way this works is it's going to take the contents put in here and it's going to send it by default as a text message. More exactly, it's going to send it on the last communication type channel. There's a field that we load in called last communication type, and it's a radio button field that has SMS, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, DM, all the different channels. And so when a message comes in, it check marks the channel it came in on, and that's how we know where to send the bot override message and where the bot should respond. So if you want to change where the bot sends its message, you can just update that field. Text message is fine with me, and we're going to say, hey, thanks for filling out our form. Maybe it's a simple form and we don't have their email. Mind letting me know your email and address? So I'm asking for email and address in my first message. And let's just rename this bot message. Okay, so we have this workflow where when a new contact is created, maybe we have their name and phone number, but we want to get their email conversationally and their address. I'm asking for both of them in that first message. I'm going to come in here. First of all, let me connect this. Super easy to connect. Just click to connect. I'm going to have to go back to that account. So it's connected to that account. Now let's go in here and I'm asking for name, or what was I asking for? Email and address. So I'm linking this objective to a field that I want it to update. I have an email field. I want it to update that, and it preloaded some information in there for me that I can use. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And address. Now I could put them like this. The way this is set up, the bot will always try to get the person's address first and then their email. Or I could put them like this. If I put them like this, the bot will look at how the conversation is taking place and then decide whether it makes more sense to go for address or email. It really doesn't matter. Let's just put it like this for simplicity. It's going to do email and then address. And then we're going to do a booking objective. I don't have any calendars on that in that account yet. If I did, they'd show up here. Let's save this. And I'll create a calendar. Let's create a simple calendar since I don't have any users in here. Okay, and then I could copy the ID from here. I could just refresh the screen and then it would show up in this dropdown, or I can paste the ID in here. Either way works. We have the ability to use any custom fields as well, anywhere within here. So let's say I'm building my bot and I want to use contact first name here. I can use any of my custom fields here. To get a list of all the custom fields that you can access, we can go to this document about using Go high level variables in your bot settings. And this actually has a list of all of them that we support. And then of course, custom fields that you create, you know how to find those in your Go high level account, but these are all the standard ones that we support. So we could say, location, company name, is a plumbing company who is located at we could do something like this. And then let's use this one. Just a simple bot. There. Let's go for it just like that. Okay, and we have our 3 objectives. With the free account, you're allowed to do 3 objectives. You can fill out all the settings here. You have access to all of our auto tagging features. This one tags the contact when the AI has responded. This one tags when there's a potential booking error. If it's trying to book an appointment and it's not finding any availability, it'll add the tag AI booking error for you. This one detects aggression. If you have aggression detection turned on, that will tag the contact if it shut the contact off from responses because of aggression. And this one will shut it off, or this one will tag it when all objectives have been completed. You also have the ability to leave the conversation marked as unread, even when the bot responds. And then here in our general section, we can give this bot a title, give the bot a name, decide whether or not we want it to stop when the lead is upset or when all the objectives are done. I'm going to turn this on. This is on by default for all new accounts. This allows the bot to accomplish multiple objectives at the same time. And this is mainly what I want to show with this build. We asked with our bot override message for email and address. So if the contact responds with something like, my email is testing@gmail.com, and currently I'm at 123 Main Street in hometown, Idaho, whatever, it would accomplish both of those and move straight to booking. It'll update both of those fields for you and move straight to booking. Super helpful. We'll have that on. And then these are about the same. You really don't have to mess with it unless you really know your stuff. The default is perfectly fine. Okay. So we've saved that. Hasn't updated yet. The objectives that we added, they will show up here under goals accomplished. That's something else that comes with your snapshot. This goals accomplished field. Yep, still hasn't updated. Sorry, guys. Go high level's just being slow too. This goals accomplished field holds all of your objectives that you have saved for connected bots. And the bot is going to check mark off objectives as it completes them. So when it pulls it in, we'll see that that has 3 objectives in there. The one for email, address, and booking. So the way this is set up, anytime a contact is created, that message goes out asking for that information. It's going to collect that information, updating those fields, and conversationally book them for a 15-minute appointment to that calendar. Easy. I mean, that is a very complex bot if you are building it with like Zapier or Make or Pabbly or a lot of our competitors. That would be really complex to do. But because we're a no prompt builder, it's very simple. Let me show you our bot setup that we use for booking our demos. This is our support bot. It has no objectives. It just has knowledge. Even with our bot on our homepage, all we have it doing is getting the person's name, the CRM they use, the industry they work in, and their email, and then time zone, booking, and getting their phone number. This number means we're trying a maximum of 3 times before we give up on getting their phone number. If they're refusing to give their phone number, I don't really care. We have their email already because this is a mandatory field. So by this point, I don't care necessarily if we have their phone number. I don't want to beat a dead horse. And I have it so that it stays on still after it's done to continue to answer questions. Okay, I'll go back to that other one. And then I'll just open it up for questions. Okay, go ahead and raise your hand if you guys have questions. And it doesn't have to be dealing with this build at all. It can be dealing with anything. Make sure my sound is good. Okay, let me check out the chat. Oh, thanks, Craig. I'll look into why that happened when I was creating my account. Okay, Craig, go for it.
Hey Bryce, thanks.
Yeah.
I was wondering what or how to integrate a knowledge the knowledge storage into a specific bot.
So you load your knowledge storage over here. Let me go to my account so I can. By default, when you load the knowledge storage, it doesn't actually belong on any bot yet.
Okay,
That's just loading it into your library. And then you have to come to the bot that you want to use those items and select them and then click save.
gotcha.
Yeah, great question. Do note that it can take up to 10 minutes for those documents to apply. So when you click it and push save, they'll probably not show up as blue right away. You'll just have to come back. And then when they show up as blue, that's when they're on there.
Gotcha. I was getting for the knowledge storage when I would do like the website scraper, and I know that's like a good, better, best, right? The best is text-based and inputting that. But for a quick and dirty demo, so to speak, I was getting an error for the website scrape. Something like couldn't connect to the back end or something like that. I can pull it up real quick though.
Yeah, let me know exactly what that.
Yeah, just a second. Dash modify bot. Oh, wait, no knowledge storage. Second. I do website.
Philip, I gave you permission to talk now too. You want to go ahead and ask your question while Craig is doing that?
Yeah, maybe I can add something for Craig. So I've been playing around a lot with like data from websites, and when you load the website, you're right, it's kind of crap. The best thing I found is if you ask ChatGPT to use Selenium and Beautiful Soup to write a Python script and extract the text as markdown. So it doesn't take a long time, and then you have like a much cleaner text version. And it actually works a lot better than just uploading the website. So it's Selenium and Beautiful Soup because sometimes you don't have access to the website data. And all you need is like Anaconda I mean, and the Jupyter notebook to run it.
I'm sure there are online tools that you could go to, free online tools to just scrape text. Website. Okay, Craig. There we go. I muted you again.
Thanks. Hey, thank you. Philip, thank you so much. And sorry for the misspelling of your name in the chat there. That's super helpful because I was trying to do that in ChatGPT. Can you put in chat so I can basically just copy paste, because I was tracking a little bit of what you were saying, of what you're putting into ChatGPT, because I did find a couple web scrapers, but they are Python based and the website is not Python.
Yeah, I'll type the prompt. Sometimes it needs adjusting, but it's basically I'll type it now. So Selenium, beautiful soup from this website. Use.
Craig, what was the error that you were seeing?
Oh yeah. Load. It says an error occurred when attempting to scrape the site remote end closed connection without response. So I don't know if they've got a firewall up or what.
Yeah, could be. Can you send a URL and that error to support, and we'll look into it, see what
Yeah,
it
for
is.
sure.
A lot of the times, if you're trying to scrape a site and it doesn't work, it's because they're not allowing scrapers to access the site. But we'll take a deeper look. Philip, did you have other questions?
Yeah, sorry. So one of my bots is acting kind of weird. I know there's a way to debug it. I've looked at the main tab and I copy pasted into ChatGPT and I'm getting two different answers. So the bot on
ChatGPT
CloseBot,
is going to be totally different. You have to use the playground.
right? Okay. I mean, even then the behavior is kind of weird because I ask for a meeting at 9 and then it says, okay, fine, let me schedule you for the
There.
next booking after.
Let's go into it. What's your account? So this is really good for anyone on the call. Live troubleshooting a response. It's super easy to troubleshoot why a bot is saying something. So let's go into it, Philip.
So it's Philip with an E, double PE. Yeah.
Oh,
E dot Habra here.
there we go. And what's the bot number?
It's 11028. Yeah, so that message on top.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll click over to main. This is the message history that it has. Hey, I'd like some info on your subscriptions. I'd be happy to help with that. Are you interested in a subscription for personal or small business? Small business. Great choice. Yes, fantastic. Tomorrow at 9. Just to clarify, would tomorrow at 9 a.m. work for you? Our appointments start on the half hour, so we could schedule it for 9:30 a.m. if that suits you better. So let's look at the instruction, because it's going to follow the instruction exactly. There's no guesswork to this. It's saying if they say a time that works from above, ask them now to confirm if this works. We have it set up so if it's the first time on the booking objective, is this the first time? Let me click so we see the conversation just with this person.
So I'm using two bots. The first one is the one that detects whether the person wants to set up an appointment. That's bot 10604.
So when it's the bot's first time working on a booking objective, we force it to not try to book on the first attempt.
Right.
We force it to ask for clarification if they're presenting times, because the first time on the objective, they shouldn't have suggested a time because we didn't suggest a time first. So we're saying you have to clarify first. And that's all that's happening here.
Hmm.
Is that forced clarification stage. And that forced clarification has drastically improved our consistency. So that's why that's in place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anytime you guys want to know why your bot says something, click the message, click main, and there's no mystery. And this is all support does too, to troubleshoot. So, and just read exactly what the instruction is, and that's exactly what it's going to do. And we have an article on troubleshooting bot responses here. It shows all the parts, and then this video will show you how to copy and paste that into the OpenAI playground, not ChatGPT, to troubleshoot it. ChatGPT is almost like CloseBot. You know, CloseBot is a tool that is on top of OpenAI's models, and it does some extra stuff on top of it. ChatGPT is the same. It's a tool that sits on top of the models and does extra stuff. So you'll get totally different responses if you just paste it into ChatGPT. I will put this in the chat. There we go. Okay, Craig.
Hey, I had a question about using like sales training methods within CloseBot. So I like, for example, Jeremy Miner's NEPQ selling process. Can CloseBot go out and grab information about the NEPQ selling process, and where would be the best place to put that?
The way CloseBot works is it follows these objectives. So I'm guessing the closing process has something to do with ask someone about this to lead into this. Like you just have to understand the process yourself and then build objectives for it to be able to handle that. Now, if it's a specific voice type, like if it's the voice that makes the closing process unique, ask ChatGPT to summarize in 3 to 4 words what the voice of this closing process is. But CloseBot is a builder where you have to come in and give it the information, build the objectives, and then it works. It's not going to work by saying, hey, emulate this closing process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Let me go into.
Is there a way to so the selling process itself, it's not really the closing process, but more of like how, like the selling style, if you will, where they're more question based. So is there a way to train CloseBot to ask questions in a particular selling style?
When it's on its objectives.
Yes.
Yeah. Put that clarifying information in the how to respond section. That how to respond section of your bot is there specifically for giving it clarifying information on how you want it to format its responses, how you
Got
want
it. Okay. I think I had been putting it into the important business information, but I'll try it in the how to respond. Thank you.
Yeah. Craig, did you have a question again?
No, I did not. I'll take the hand down.
Okay, sweet. I really just wanted to showcase the power of multi-objective handling with just the 3 objectives that you have access to on the free account. And hopefully everyone sees how powerful this can be with few objectives too. there's no need that I can see for these big 15 objective bots. Usually by that time, people have lost interest, and you would have been better off directing them to a human at some point in that. If someone's willing to stick around for that many messages, you need to get them on a call with a human. This is called CloseBot, but really this sounds way less good. Expedite lead to human salesperson bot. That's where we're at right now. And that's how we use it. That's why our bot on our homepage gathers enough information for us to know the contact and then schedules them for a demo call. And that's what most people who are finding extreme success with this are doing. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I have a lot of work to do today. I'm going to hop off. Thanks for showing up, and super excited about our new free accounts, allowing more people to get rolling with expert level AI. Okay. Thanks. Talk to you soon.